So what up 2K fans, and shout out to the Shake Squad. Today I want to share a build video and do a light discussion on why you guys should strongly consider max strength for your build in 2K23. Now what are some of the things I've covered about 2K23? Layups are back primarily because it's going to be much harder for everyone to get chase down blocks. Mike Wang made it clear that dunking is back and not everyone's going to be able to track the ball and block you on the way up. So you're going to be able to do cockback dunks, a whole lot of windmills and things like that, as long as your dunk rating is relatively higher than the other person's block rating. So really only true defenders are going to be able to stop a lot of dunks. And I've mentioned to you guys, and we saw it in the courtside report, but there is a badge called the Bully Badge. We saw evidence of this badge in the first look trailer, and I've experienced it firsthand myself when I played the game in Vegas. So today I'm going to make a case for the Bully breed builds. I'm going to give you two LeBron-like builds that come with max strength and elite dunks for NBA 2K23. These are small forwards at 6'8", 234 pounds with a 7'3" wingspan. Now the first of these two builds has 91 potential badge points. And this is just a template. We don't really know what the 2K23 build is gonna look like, but the goal would be to make a build as close to this one as possible. Now according to Mike, you need an 82 vertical to get those elite contact dunks off of one. We want this build dunking like LeBron, so we want that 92 driving dunk and that 82 vert. We've got that 85 midi so you can hit difficult shots and deep fades, and a good free throw so you're more confident at the foul line after attacking the rack in the wreck. No more bullet passer in 2K23, there's pass packages now, but we still got an 85 pass act just in case. And on defense, this build is a Swiss Army knife. That 83 block rating is more than enough for you to get some mean chase downs. You can play passing lanes, and he's no slouch on the perimeter or in the interior defense. And lastly, a maxed out 70 strength. Most people don't make builds with maxed out strength, and if they do, they have less than a 70. Anyone on the perimeter is gonna have major problems stopping you from going where you wanna go, especially if you use triple threat moves. Most people think strength is only useful in the interior, but that is no longer the case in 2K23, and not entirely the case for 2K22 either. Now everybody's used to how other games are played. Over the years, they get a lot of support from the dev team, and the meta changes. It happens in games like Call of Duty, Fortnite. If you play Overwatch, characters get reworked all the time, and the meta changes. We're now on the cusp of a brand new game with 2K23, and the meta might be changing again. With the addition of limited adrenaline boosts, you might not be able to left-right behind screens anymore. So relying on some strength to get past your defender might be the go-to move. When you finish making this build, you get a two-way mid-range maestro with shades of Scottie Pippen and Jimmy Butler. They should have called it a two-way slashing mid-range maestro, but that would be too long. Going against the AI in this test, my badges are always different. So pause the video if you want to see what I'm using. I'm gonna use gold slippery because this build is a natural lob threat. And you may also notice gold triple threat juke, because I'm not gonna rely on speed alone. We're gonna use angles and strength to get to the rim. And with more seasons come more badges. So we're going up against one of the best teams in the game, the Brooklyn Nets. And out the gate, I'm bullying Seth Curry. And out on the wing, notice how Kevin Durant stands no chance of stopping me once I get that angle to the rim. Look at this. I'm gonna dip the shoulder and just push him. Get out the way. Right here, just split the defense, dunking on him. 92 driving dunk, Seth Curry trying to stop me again. The handles are just good enough for me to push him to the rim and straight up dunk on him. Like he's not even there. In Miami, they got me playing the 2 because of Jimmy Butler, but look at that post fade. You don't need a whole lot of post control. If you got a lot of strength, you'll still create that separation as we knock down the mid-range money. Running off the screen, splitting defenders, and throwing it up, dunking on them. Slippery off ball makes it hard for them to pick me up in transition as I'm dunking past Kyrie Irving. Not even Ben Simmons takes the angle correctly as I blow past him right to the rim, and I'm dunking like LeBron. Look at this, too quick for him, slamming on him. Tie game 35-35 as I strip Ben Simmons with that 85 steal rating, and I'm dunking on him in the backcourt again. Look at this right here, get the easy block on Seth Curry. Like I said, you can chase down almost anything. Slow down to speed up, and I'm dunking past him again. Let him get to the rim, I'll throw it out of here. Still a close game, first time using this build, catch and shoot, bombs on him. 47 of 40, look at Patty Mills, what are you thinking? Get that mess out of here. We play both sides of the court. Look at this spin speed boost. Past Ben Simmons in the green mid-range pull-up. The triple threat is gonna be your go-to in 2K23. Trust me on that. No one can stop it. Look at that. Got the angle, the speed, and the dunk. Seth Curry is a horrible matchup for this build. As I go to the rim, past defenders, dipping the shoulder. Look at that. On the perimeter, he just can't slow me down. You normally complain about the AI shutting you down. It's just not happening at all with the 70 strength as I strip Kyrie with that 85 steal rating as I slow down and speed up past Kyrie. And we're dunking on him again. Look at the score, blowing this game out of proportion. Should have never put me at the 2. Look at the fade, buckets. 71-50, we're up by 21 points against one of the best teams in the game. Slippery off ball makes it too easy for me to attack the basket. That's game over by 21 points against the Brooklyn Nets. Now I've seen a lot of LeBron James builds, a lot of them on current gen. So you guys have an excuse for why you have to always make a slashing playmaker or playmaking slasher. Few 3-level scorers out there, but very few LeBron builds have elite contact dunks and max strength. A lot of people on next gen just zero out the strength and just use your player as a speedy perimeter player. And if it's a LeBron build, you rarely see guys with a strength higher than a 60. Now I'm not exactly sure what the thresholds are for gold or Hall of Fame bully badge. And who knows, maybe 2K lowered the attribute requirements for you to max out your strength in 2K23. But I just want to drive home the concept of using max strength to the highest degree because it could potentially become the meta in 2K23. Now for the second version of the same build, because everybody plays the game differently and you don't have to use my exact template. In this build, we keep the elite driving dunks, but we also get an 85 standing dunk by reducing the shooting a bit and zeroing out the interior defense. And I'm going with finishing moves and limitless range, making this build very difficult to deal with offensively. And when it's all said and done, we've got a 2-way facilitating finisher. This time I'm tacking on gold rise up and fast twitch in case we get a mouse in the house. Still rocking with purple fade ace and gold slippery. We got gold tight handles and triple threat juke. You are getting stunned on the perimeter for sure. And we playing lanes and getting chase downs. Now playing for the Lakers against the Golden State Warriors. Should be a better matchup. First play, cheesing that slippery off ball for lobs, and we're doing it again. And right here, because it's LeBron James at the 3, they got me at the 2 against Jordan Poole, and this is just easy money. I can dive to the rim on every possession with slippery, and look at the bully in the paint. Again, no post control, all power. Just get off me. Right here, we still got them handles. We got a momentum dribble with an 80 ball handle. We got that mid-range money. Up 12-7 in takeover. Snatching it back, jump shot, money. Just nothing you could do with it. Cross up on Draymond Green, pull up, and we knocking them down. In transition, if I take the angle, it's an easy route to the rim. And Draymond is so lucky I can't add on any elite contact dunk packages because I would have definitely caught a poster right there. Anthony Davis kick out wide open, 83 ball, we knock those down. In takeover in the ISO, notice he can't get a bump on me. You would think that he'd be able to get that bump on me, but that 70 strength is apparent in 2K22 on the perimeter. I don't even have that much speed, and I'm just bullying past them like they don't even exist. And yes, I got dimes in my bag. This build can definitely whip the ball around like LeBron James. Look at that screen. I thought he was gonna cut to the basket, but they just gave me a free lane. Running screens is just cheese with this build. Look at this. I'm hitting anybody. Got the crossover mean screen with Dwight Howard, and we gotta lob it up. Look at Steph Curry getting that poster. The crossover, and I'm dunking on him. They called charging, but Looney's life was on the line. It's like Zion coming through. Right here, the pass over, the dip of the shoulder, and I'm too strong, easy dunk. Look at the score. We're killing them. That's what that standing dunk does. They try to stop me. I got no energy, and I'm still punching it on them. Look at this again. Sit your ass down, Otto Porter. The crossover, and look at the stun with the tight handles. Windmill jamming on them, 92-56 against the defending champs. No reliance on speed, all strength. Now, a lot of guys that play My Team mode know what it's like to use a more balanced build or some super overpowered builds. Recently, I was using a 99 overall Michael Jordan, and you didn't really have to use a whole lot of dribbles to get past the AI on Hall of Fame difficulty. Strength is actually pretty apparent in NBA 2K22 already. But when we make builds with high ball handle and no strength and go up against the AI, you feel like you can't get past him because he's giving you all these bumps. But when you add in the strength, you just move him out of the way. This works in 22, but it works even better in 2K23. I remember using Zach LaVine, who's not even known for a whole lot of strength. But I did a triple threat move, got the step on the defender, and he actually used his elbow and his arm to fend off the defender to hook him and get past him. There's a whole lot of those kind of animations in 2K23 that you might want to take advantage of with adding some strength to your build. So that's it for this video. Let me know if this made some sense to you guys in the comment section below. You don't have to make this exact build. In fact, we don't really know what the MyPlayer build is going to be, but we do know that Mike has said over social media that it's relatively the same except for a few parameters for certain cheesy animations. At the end of the day, if you do choose to add some strength to your build for the very first time in 2K23, these are some builds that you guys can practice with, and you won't be missing out on a bunch of animations. So give it a try for season 1. If you want something even faster with max strength, I've got some more build videos coming your way. It's your boy Shake. As always, smack that like and subscribe. Turn on notifications for more vids like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.